Ladies and gentlemen,
I got you. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome you to the Valerie Red Show.
Yeah.
Let her warm up. Get your popcorn, split the blunt guts, get your roll on. I came to free your mind, invoke song. Swim soon to set it off, please don't let go. Yo, what up, duh? Bitches Mac Nove, 10-4, it's the Valerie Red Show.
Hey guys, it's your girl Valerie Red. I'm back with another video. I know it's been a while. I hope you guys have been doing well. As per usual, we have some things to discuss, so go ahead and grab your popcorn, grab a drink, roll something up if you need to, and let's get into the mess. Okay, so if you're returning, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, please subscribe to my channel for clear skin. Everyone also smash that like button because it makes them edges grow, child. Y'all know y'all need them edges on fleek. So go ahead and hit that like button for me, okay? So it seems like Cardi B was not here for the shade that JT was throwing at her in her No Bars freestyle recently, and has since decided to respond and send a couple of shots herself. She dropped the song Jealousy with her husband Offset last Friday, and in her verse, I definitely feel she got a few things off of her chest concerning JT. Now, there were some other YouTubers and some other bloggers who might have felt that Cardi was sending shots at Nicki Minaj in this verse. But, you know, for me, this is just for me. I don't see any Nicki shade. I'm seeing all JT shade. And we're going to get into it. And so you guys can understand exactly why I said that, right? Let's get into the verse. So Cardi B said in the verse, "Ain't no B finna front on me. Bad body B with the jumbo teeth." Yellow Lamborghini like a bumblebee. Girl, nobody listens to you unless you talking about me. Now remember I said in my last video that people were speculating that JT's No Bars track was a diss record towards Cardi B, since there were a few lines in there that were seemingly shading Cardi B, especially the line about doing all that wifey-ish knowing he don't mess with you. So I feel like when Cardi said nobody listens to you unless you're talking about me, she was basically saying that JT's music doesn't make any noise normally, but that the No Bars track did, since it had disses in it about Cardi B, right? So she's basically saying, girl, you're not trending unless you're beefing with me. You're not talked about unless you got my name in your mouth, basically. So in Cardi's verse, she continues on. She says, "It's always a bird trying to tweet-ish." Okay? Did you get the Twitter reference, right? "You offended when I be on the fence. Too worried about me and my ninja? You should be worried about the ninja yours sleeps with." So if you guys remember, Cardi and JT did get into a really bad Twitter battle a few months ago. And then again, recently, JT got into another Twitter battle with one of Cardi's close friends, Ken Barbie. So the whole bird trying to tweet line was definitely about JT. And also the line when she said, "Worried about me and my ninja?" That was clearly addressing the line where JT says, "You're doing all that wifey-ish knowing he don't mess with you." That line from No Bars. So she says, "Worry about me and my ninja?" Right? JT, you worry about me and my ninja? You should worry about the ninja you're sleep with. Faces given and never not gave. Been to Atlanta, but B words ain't brave. How B's mad? I'm the #1 pick. It's funny, your nigga the one that's a trade. Now that was some shade, y'all. Those last couple lines were definitely about Uzi, because y'all know there has been a lot of rumors about Uzi playing for the other team, if you know what I mean. And him changing his name to Leslie didn't really help those rumors, right? So I feel like Cardi was throwing shade at Uzi, basically trying to say, like, you know, he's wearing skirts and dresses and calling himself Leslie. Your ninja is the one that's the trade, right? Cardi even retweeted a fan who tried to decode her lyrics and applauded this fan for catching the shade. So Cardi definitely took this opportunity to address JT and Uzi. Then Cardi goes on to say, "B words is mad stupid. They get to the bag and lose it." Which could have been a reference to, like, you know, when City Girls first came out and they had their peak, you know what I mean? And then JT ended up going to jail and getting arrested, and then she ended up losing her momentum because, she had to turn herself in. So B-Words is mad stupid. They get to the bag and lose it. I'm still in the bed. I live in her head. Water and gas included. B-Words don't want to go Birkin for Birkin. B-Words ain't got enough hits for a versus. B-Words be acting so different in person. Okay? So I just feel like this entire verse was JT shade, child. Like, I know some people were saying that it was Nicki shade, but no, for me, this definitely she was, addressing JT in the music, right? And those last couple lines, specifically, I think she was trying to say JT doesn't have enough hits, you know what I mean, for verses. JT doesn't have any, she just dropped the No Bars track, but she doesn't really have a lot of solo music. So, and even if she's talking about City Girls in general, she's saying that the City Girls, quote unquote, hits are not anything compared to her hits. So she's saying, you don't have enough hits for her verses, right? Now, some of you guys may remember when JT was in that Twitter battle with Kim Barbie, there was a supposed side chick that was brought up. Uzi's supposed side chick that was brought up by Kim Barbie, and then JT was going back and forth with her on Twitter, basically clowning her for not having real purses, saying that she was a Alibaba queen or a DH Gate queen, and basically calling her bags and all of her like designer items fake. So I feel like Cardi B was saying like, girl, try that with me because I got the bags, girl. Your bags ain't seeing mine. You're not trying to go Birkin for Birkin. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like she definitely was, peeping the shade on Twitter, and she put it in the music. But are y'all peeping the shade, y'all? Like, this is a whole mess. Like, for me, I kind of feel like I'm here for it because, like, the sport of hip-hop should be less on Twitter and more in the music. So for me, like, I get it and I like it. You know what I mean? Like, get off Twitter, put it in the music. So I'm here for it. But I just feel like JT needs to wake up, get her behind back into the studio and respond to this, because we haven't heard anything from JT since this dropped, right? For me, I feel like JT need to respond. Like, I'm gonna give her 48 hours. She need to respond, okay? But y'all can tell me what y'all think about all of this in the comments. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is Nicki Minaj allegedly being shady towards Ice Spice. I know this is an unpopular opinion, okay? Like, y'all been checking me in the last couple videos saying that I'm reaching, when I say that Nicki Minaj doesn't really deal with Ice Spice like that. But I'm telling y'all, like, I'm peeping the shade, I'm peeping the tea. I'm a Sagittarius and I know how we move, okay? I'm not saying that it's all just like a sign type of thing, but I'm very observant. And I've noticed how Nicki has basically distanced herself from Ice Spice. When I say Nicki snatched that Princess of Rap title from Ice Spice and gave it back to JT, listen, I'm not saying that for no reason. So I'm just going to need y'all to hear me out for a little bit. Just try to follow me, okay? Now, y'all remember when I said Nicki felt some type of way when Ice Spice announced that she was going on tour with Doja Cat, and then right after was when I started noticing Nicki Minaj stopped showing Ice Spice the same love that she did before. It was right after Ice Spice announced that she was going on tour with Doja Cat. I noticed she stopped liking Ice Spice's pictures on Instagram, and she stopped interacting with her on Twitter. And even when Ice Spice was showing Nicki Minaj love in her recent interviews, Nicki remained quiet. So, I mean, listen, y'all can go and check the facts for me. Like, go and check and make sure that I'm not just reaching. Like, when was the last time that Nicki Minaj interacted with Ice Spice? Be it Instagram, be it on Twitter. It was like right before Barbie World dropped. And then right after Barbie World dropped, that was when Ice Spice announced the tour with Doja. And that's when we saw Nicki Minaj pull back her interaction. Okay? So, I mean, this tea is piping hot. Y'all can miss it if y'all want, but Nicki always says to be smart and catch it. So y'all really got to catch the tea, okay? Now, the real tea is this. All of Nicki's girls, all of these princesses, as y'all say, because y'all say it's more than one. For me, I feel like it's only one. But y'all say it's more than one. Anyway, so all of these princesses have been dropping music in the past couple weeks, right? First, JT dropped her No Bars record. Then Ice Spice dropped Deli and also the deluxe version of her EP. And then most recently, Bia dropped her song, Really Her, aka Billions, right? So what I noticed was that Nicki Minaj showed love and support to both JT and Bia's song, but didn't show any love or support for Ice Spice's song release. Now, I follow Nicki on both Instagram and Twitter, and I know for a fact that she helped JT promote the No Bars record on Twitter, and even dropped a snippet of Nicki rapping on the No Bars record on, her Instagram right before JT released it, right? So she was giving heavy promotion to JT for this No Bars song, right? She also went live with JT when JT was promoting the song. So she was giving heavy promotion when JT dropped No Bars. Then the following week, when Ice Spice released the Deli song, Nicki was nowhere to be found, right? Like, she didn't even like any of Ice Spice's Instagram posts where Ice was promoting her song, right? It was nothing. Nicki was crickets. And that's some tea, y'all. That's some tea. Now, y'all can call me crazy if y'all want, but y'all just have to peep the shade. Now, what's really interesting was the following week, this past Friday, right? Same time Cardi dropped her song or whatever, Bia also dropped her song. Nicki started promoting that on her Instagram. Well, on her Instagram story anyway. Now, y'all tell me in the comments if y'all are really catching it, if y'all are finally seeing the shade, or am I still reaching? Why would she be showing love to Bia's single release and to JT's single release, but then when Ice Spice, who y'all claim is her partner, releases the song, she's crickets? Why isn't she showing any love, right? No shade, but I do think Ice Spice got a little too cocky for Nicki's liking, and I do think that eventually it'll come out that Ice Spice is gonna stop showing so much public love to Nicki, and she'll probably end up working with one of Nicki's ops like they all do, right? Like, I can't see her working with Lotto or like even a Cardi, but I can see her maybe working with like a Megan Thee Stallion, since Megan is kind of like in her own little corner right now. Like, it seems to me like Meg and Cardi also silently fell out. Like, them two, they don't deal with each other no more. Like, I don't know what happened with Megan and Cardi, but you can definitely tell there's some shade. So who knows? Like, I don't know. I feel like maybe Ice Spice will eventually end up working with Megan Thee Stallion or something like that. I don't know, y'all. We'll have to just keep our eyes and ears open, keep our ears to the streets, child, and catch it, okay? But anyways, let me know what y'all think about these topics in the comments below. Please like my video and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys again soon. Bye.